everybody. I'm your coach, Zack George, and welcome to our online kickboxing training program. We will be doing our basics in these online videos to give you a crash course to get you ready to take on one of our live online classes. Remember to be easy on yourself. You're in the safety of your own home. You don't have people around you watching you, so just try to make yourself feel nice and comfortable. Kickboxing is a full contact sport where two athletes face off in a ring against each other. The object of the sport is to hit and to not be hit, to be able to block and evade and land punches and kicks, hopefully to outscore or knock the other opponent out. Kickboxing gives us an environment where we have to be in really good condition, we have to be extremely sharp, but recreational kickboxing so it makes it so it's still safe and fun. We're starting first with our stance. This is our intro to the stance. In any self-defense situation or in a sports situation, if I have an opponent or an attacker in front of me, the first thing I want to do is step into a good self-defense or fighting stance. So for me, my right hand is my strong hand. This one's the bazooka. So this is the hand and the side that I need to load back. So I'm going to take a step back with my right side. Okay, this way I'm loading up the power on this side. I have my stability, the front foot's planted. See that? So from here, the length our stance should be, if you can see me from this side. If I'm too long, now I have no mobility. I can't move, and it's very hard for me to kick. And if I stand too short, I have no stability. Bang, 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 I get hit, I'm going to fly. So we need a good balance between mobility and stability, so that we're still strong and powerful, but we can move quickly and be light on our feet. So, rule of thumb, when we step back to our stance, the step should be no longer than the distance from our toe to our knee. So if I set my foot down, it should line up roughly with the middle of my foot. Now the width should be shoulder width apart. If I draw a line straight down from my shoulders, I should be able to line my stance up here. I'm going to stand up. So I have the length, I have the width. Now I'm going to turn my feet towards the inside on a 45-degree angle. I should be balanced in my stance. You can adjust the feet a little bit. If you don't feel comfortable, you're going to tuck the belly button in, core tight. Now, if I'm looking at my target head on and I take a step back, I want to make sure that I'm not too square to the target. I want to turn my hips naturally. And my feet, like I said, they're on the 45. I just come up light on the balls of my feet. In my hand positioning, if I draw my hand straight up towards the target, my lead shoulder should be pointing directly towards the target. And my right elbow is tucked in. So, I have my left arm out. I have my right arm back. My feet, one step apart, shoulder width. Hips are on an angle. And again, we don't want to be too square, too narrow, or too square. We're just on 45. There's our stance. So, get into your stance. Try to make sure you're comfortable. Your weak hand is forward. Your strong hand is back. Your chin is down. Both your eyes are looking at the target. Good. Now, the chin is tucked in. We want to look through our eyebrows. Okay? Hands are up, and we're just looking over the tops of the hands. Excellent. There's your stance. Okay, now when we're stepping in our stance, if I want to move forward, I'm not just going to walk forward. This is going to put me in a position where I'm going to square up to my target. I'm going to lose my center of gravity. So if I'm moving forward in my stance, okay, with my footwork, I just want to lift the front foot and push with the back foot. See that? Front foot first, back foot pushes. Lift and push. Lift and push. Lift and push. Now when I move backwards, I want to lift my back foot and push with my front foot. I want to watch that. I don't bring my feet together. Lift and push. Lift and push. Lift and push. Now if I move to the left, I want to lift my left foot first and push with my right. This way I'm not crossing my feet. See that? Lift and push. Lift and push. Now if I'm going to move to my right, I lift my right. Just a baby step with my left. Baby step. So I should check my stance after each step and make sure I'm still in the exact same stance. I do not want to end up like this. See? Step. Step. step, step. There's her stance, there's her stepping. Moving on to the jab.